welcome to y'all. Isn't this cool?
I love y'all. I've been listening. You guys are my favorite station.
Oh, that touches my heart. It really does. We love what we're doing here. We appreciate you coming in and spending a few minutes with us. So we first started talking about you coming in around Nashville Dance Fest, which happened a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Very cool event, right? We were out there the last couple years, and very unique to Nashville. You would think that would just be part of who we are, but they do such a great job. It's a huge footprint, lots of great music, and people are dancing from the very beginner to the very, very, very experienced. So cool event.
Really cool.
Yeah.
It was fascinating to see all the different types of dance.
Yes.
And I grew up line dancing. It's huge in California. Actually, Taylor, who started it, really kind of started in California.
Right.
And I feel like the line dance scene in Nashville is now starting to explode, like in real time. You're seeing it everywhere, and I think TikTok probably has a lot to do with it. But it's a really fun community, and I felt like there was such a fun camaraderie at that event.
So you got to play it.
I did,
and then afterwards, you guys came back and kind of shot a video. Let's talk about that a little bit.
We did
because you have this new song, and you created this dance.
We did,
So how did that all come about?
It came about, I'm sponsored by Ariat Boots, the best boots, and they came to me and said, hey, we're doing this collaborative video. We sponsor Brock Purdy, the 49ers quarterback, and we want to do this lineman dance. And I'm like, well, that's brilliant. My older brother played college football, and so I'm very familiar with football, and it was really kind of fun to bring like the line dance world and the football world together. I also feel that country music has always been really symbiotic with football. It's a similar culture, and usually football fans love country music, you find. So it's fun just to kind of bring all those together. So I thought, okay, well, what's a cool, fun, kind of line dance anthem song, kind of heard the groove in my head. I sort of wanted something that felt like, I'm a honky-tonk man, Dwight Yoakam.
Yeah.
Or like,
and it kind of has that feel. No, it has that feel. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's what we ended up writing in it. And I think that the funny thing is I've been in Scotland, Ireland, the Bronx, you name it. Like some people, once they hear a fiddle, it doesn't matter where they came from, they'll hear a fiddle and a steel or get their cowboy boots on and they're like, woo, like let's go to town. You know what I mean? Like the country
comes out.
The honky-tonk heartbeat comes out in them. Yeah.
It does. Well, that's a great name for a song too.
Thank you.
So very cool. And you did kind of an open casting call. You brought people in locally to dance. And
we did.
So the video's not out yet, but will be soon, right?
It'll be out soon. And I totally kind of envision urban cowboy, really fun 70s retro vintage. And there were some dancers that were there. And I thought, well, this would only make sense to utilize all the people that are here right now because they're from California and all over. And I'm like, we had the venue and I'm like, guys, would you want to do this tomorrow? And they all said yes. And so I'm like, okay, perfect. So we didn't sleep. We're running on 2 hours of sleep. Yeah. And we show up and we did it.
That's so cool. So let's go back. You are a California girl, right?
I am.
But you've been here, I mean, it's not 20 years, but it's getting close, right?
Yeah.
You've been here quite a while.
Yeah, almost 2 decades, not to age myself.
Oh, no.
But
You must have been 3 when you got here, right?
Exactly. I was 3 years old when I moved to Nashville. I, for years was a working singer. I mean, when I moved here, I did everything. I lived with a single mom. I didn't know anyone. I waited tables. I cleaned houses. I did whatever I could just to support the music dream. And then once I signed a publishing deal, I kind of stopped, being a working singer at this point, and I stopped touring with people and writing songs for people, and just kind of thought, okay, well, now it's time to sort of focus on my own artistry.
Mm-hmm. And it's working out really well. I love it.
Thank you.
So let's go back and look at some of the artists though that you've worked with, because you've worked with some really big names. You had you had a duet with Joe Nichols, but the list is long. You've been with some big names out there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of those people for a while.
Oh man. Well, I've sung backgrounds for all kinds of artists, Adele to Darius Rucker.
Yeah.
And I've written songs for Willie Nelson, Jessica Simpson, and I've sung on lots of people's records, whether it was background vocals. And when I before COVID, a year before COVID, I'd moved home because I had a vocal cord surgery. Mm-hmm. And that was sort of when I thought, okay, if you could do anything, that was the time kind of, introspective of what's next. And I knew I wanted to make an album. And so I went to peers and friends who'd, shown up to shows, and we become friends from Raul Mallow, the lead singer of the Mavericks, to Dwight Yoakam, and everyone said yes. It was like, hey, I want to do this project, and Vince Gill offered. That was the first one when he offered. I was like, okay, all right, you really got to do.
We
this.
have something now, right? Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah,
and so I just started to release the music, and then my manager heard it, and signed a record deal, and so now I'm putting out my first album, California Cowgirl, October 3rd. We're excited.
Awesome. And you're doing some dates here locally. You've got a couple shows coming up.
Yep.
So if people want to come and see you live, they have that opportunity.
They can, yes.
So let's talk a little bit more about the songwriting, because y'all 106.7, we play those 80s, 90s, early 2000s songs. So it's something that we always love to put people on the spot. And we say, if you were to have written one of those songs, what 80s or 90s song would you have most wanted to have written? Because that is so hard, right?
It's so hard because you guys play all the best songs ever in country music. We were just talking about it earlier. I'm like, it's like every song that comes on is great, and it'll still be great 20 years from now. How many songs, can you say that about right now that will be 10, 20 years from now, still come on and it's a staple that people love?
Yeah, they all stand the test of time.
They do.
And that's pretty cool. So that's a hard question. And some
people
dodge it a little bit, but some people, they have that favorite that they grew up listening to, and they just go, that's the one, like it's George Strait the Chair or The Dance or, whatever.
I was actually going to say The Dance. I was actually going to say Tony Arata wrote The Dance. I know. Yeah. That to me is so, craftsmanship in songwriting at its prime is like The Dance. I cry every time I hear it. That's probably one that I'd wish I'd written.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You could just smile if you'd written it. So how's the best way for people to stay in touch with you? Social media, is that the way to find you?
Absolutely. I try to respond, when I have DMs and people come through. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, website. I'm on all of it.
Easy to find.
Yeah, we're out there. We're everywhere.
And you're going to play for us today.
I am. Yeah.
What are you going to play for us?
Oh, man. What do you want me to play for you?
It's your choice.
It's hard to say. To be continued. I don't know yet. Okay, you guys are going to get a surprise.
It'll be a surprise.
Yeah.
We're going to stop and pause for a second. We're going to let you get set. And then we're going to hear some great music.
I can't wait. We'll see y'all soon.